1 year ago in 2012, a crack duo, one martial arts expert and surprisingly good mimic, the other a weapons specialist and professionally bearded, were sent to separate recording stations thousands of miles apart to do an 80s and 90s action commentary podcast for a crime they happily committed. Something James Spader told them about that involved an industrial drum of coconut butter hand lotion and a common household whisk. These men promptly created a passion-filled wave of action adoration that swept throughout the internet underground. Today, still wanted by Steven Seagal for making one too many jokes about his expanding gut and knitted hair, they survive as podcasters of fortune. If you love action, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you should be listening to Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid commentaries. This podcast, people, explodes.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid commentary podcasts. I am Dr. Action.
And I am the Kick-Ass Kid. And reportedly, Bruce Willis turned down Expendables 3, or was kicked off Expendables 3, because he wouldn't be paid $3 million for 4 days' work. He wanted $4 million. Dr. Action and I would have done it for nothing.
Yeah.
Just saying right now.
Yeah.
So there we go.
We've definitely done it, haven't we?
Yeah.
We'd have just been happy to be there.
Aye, we would have just been happy to be with those lovely people.
Hello, Sly. We're just here just to have a good time. Well, I didn't even answer the comment. No, but we said Bruce Willis became a bit of a twat, turned you down, so we thought we'd step in. I mean, two for the price of one.
Jason comes over and goes, "It's all right, Sly there with me."
The British, all right. Look at them. They look like two lovely Brits. They're both wearing flat caps and got the cocks out.
Yeah.
That's what he did, Britain.
So, Bruce Willis, Expendables 3. Lots of news there on Expendables 3. It's finally filming right now. No official word on me. No official word on me, Johnny. I haven't said yay or nay yet. I thought
he'll turn around when okay, and cut. That's a wrap. Congratulations, Expendables 3 in the bag. Okay, I'll do it.
You're too late.
What do you mean you're too late? I've been planning to be in Expendables 3 now for 40 years.
Steven, get on the phone.
No, my wish is that he is in it. But what about fucking Robert Davi being cast in it, man?
That's good, isn't it? Let's hope you don't badpack it.
Out of the blue, right?
Yeah, it is out of the blue. That's came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Good bit of casting.
It is good bit of casting. I want to see Davi. I want to see Ford. Banderas definitely in.
Have you seen Mickey Rooney?
No, Mickey Rooney. Yeah, it's still a question mark.
I'd like to see that little man in it. I'd love that.
Isn't he dead?
Mickey Rooney? No, he's still alive.
He's not still alive.
Yeah, I think he's still alive.
You're kidding. Mickey Rooney. He's like 103, isn't he?
Mickey Rooney. Handsome little bastard. Let's have a look. Trivia. All filmography. No, he's still alive.
Look at that right there.
He's still alive. 23rd of September, he'll be celebrating his 93rd birthday.
Why is Rooney not in Expendables 3 then?
Yeah, well, let's hope he's in Expendables 4, eh?
He'd be great.
I think he'll still be around.
They could use him as a limpet mine.
He could play Sylvester Stallone's left testicle.
Or he could play, if they're going to go like versus aliens or whatever, he could play one of the aliens' turds.
Yeah, or he could reprise his role as a Chinese man.
He could reprise his role as an Asian, or he could reprise his role from Maximum Force or whatever that movie was called.
Yeah, he'll work for a bunch of sweaty 50s, won't he?
Yeah, he will do. We saw in that movie that he'll work for a suitcase full of filthy notes.
Yeah. What are you going to do with that, Mickey? think I'm just going to go and hire a prostitute and buy some cock. Reported that I don't think he actually did that. Happily marital state with a woman.
Yeah, I'm going to take all my money and I'm going to go to Thailand and pay some guy to shoot another guy in the face while I watch it and jack off.
Do you think that's what you do when you get so much money? You think you're just like, oh, I've bought everything, so why don't I just fly out to the Philippines and get a dirty prostitute to sit on my face while some bloke's shotting knees?
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Yeah, that's a Friday night, isn't it?
I'm going to North Korea where I'm going to find a woman and I'm going to have her sit on my face while another guy removes her head from the neck up. I want to see what happens to her pussy when her head gets removed. That's really dark, Mickey. Is that really what you want to do? Yes, I'm 93 years old.
I want to see everything before I die. I want to know what it's like to be sucking off a Chinese man when his head's being cut off and see if it recoils back and he shits in my mouth at the same time.
I want to look up the president's butthole with a flashlight and a pitchfork. Okay.
I got a good deal on Groupon where it'll only cost me $50.
And that was the Mickey Rooney story, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I hope he's not listening.
Here on Dr. Ashton and the Kick-Ass Kid. Did I ever tell you at the time I was with Elizabeth Taylor during National Velvet? We both took it in turns to blow a horse. Okay. Okay, Mickey, okay.
Why'd you do that? I got so much money, I don't know what to do with it.
I heard that their spunk causes growth spurts in teenagers, and I'm so very small.
He's 5'2".
Yeah, bless him.
How tall's Danny DeVito?
I don't know, but if you could get him, Danny DeVito, and Ronnie Corbett in a room together, that would be amazing. They could form a human pyramid. They still only come up to my waist.
Oh, that'd be cool.
How would that sound if Mickey Rooney and Ronnie Corbett met?
Yeah, Mickey Rooney would be like, so do I just stand on you? So no. I stand on your shoulders, and then what'll happen is I'll stick my cock in your mouth. Somebody will come over and slap me in the face, and we'll see. You'll get the feeling of what it's like when I'm slapped in the face. You suck in my cock, and then you can go into your little sexual deviant book, can't it, Mickey?
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. While you're standing on my shoulders, can we dress up as Chinamen?
Oh, I've always said I always like to dress up as a Chinaman on a Saturday evening. I don't know why I do it, I just like to do it.
And that's how it would sound. That's what would happen.
That's an actual recording.
So this is our 50th episode. We're old men, so we're old men. It's the big 5-0. How do you feel?
It's quite shocked. 50th episode. I'm very proud. What was that?
That was me. That was me slurping my drink.
Oh, that's all right then.
Not really.
No,
Susan Sarandon came over and she just gets wet the moment she sees me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you were so excited then about the 50th episode. I thought you were just ejaculating while recording.
I had, all over the microphone.
All over Susan Sarandon's big boobs.
Yeah. You still would, wouldn't you? She's an older lady, but you still would.
Susan Sarandon?
Her and Helen Mirren in what I would like to call a wrinkly sandwich.
Oh, I'll be the pate. Yeah. Oh, Susan Sarandon and Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren, yeah.
Topless boxing.
Yeah. What I like to call a geriatric hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be great. I'd happily be the sausage to their buns.
Yeah, you'd be. I don't know if either of us would be able to last that.
No.
Very vivacious women, aren't they?
They are. They seem very forceful and firm and determined.
Yeah, I get the feeling that after 5 minutes, you'd be like, "Oh, carry on without me."
Yeah.
And they'd just be carrying on going all night.
Yeah, they were.
Scissoring and tweaking and everything. Oh.
Olympia Dukakis runs in with clothes pegs on her nipples.
Mickey Rooney goes, "This is what I paid my money for."
Jessica Tandy runs in and drops some pearls in Olympia's mouth.
Oh, Jessica Tandy and Thor ahead. Oh. Did you know that? Who was it?
Did I know? What did I know, sir?
Did you know? I forgot who I was told about. Did you know Pat Butcher?
Yeah.
From EastEnders.
Yeah.
Was
It's a real butcher. Yeah.
No, she is a real butcher. She's also a real lesbian. Did you know who she's in a relationship with?
Who's that then?
Hyacinth Bouquet from Keeping Up Appearances.
Patricia Routledge.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. I bet she gives her ledge a good routing.
Yeah. Imagine them doing the dirty dance.
She thinks that she gives her Pat a good risher.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, call me Bouquet."
She's like, "No, call me Bucket." They probably make noises like enraged wildebeest. I mean, imagine Pat Butcher coming near you sexually. It would be like Godzilla with a mid-80s blonde power bitch hairdo.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen Pat Butcher's hand? After a fisting from her, he'd have a fanny like a bucket, wouldn't you?
Yeah. What does he say in The Parole Officer? It's about the only funny line in that movie, the Steve Coogan movie, when he says you'd have an arsehole like a clown's pocket. Tremendous. And what movie are we doing for the 50th episode? Are we doing Pat Butcher's sexcapades?
I have tried my damnedest to get a copy on that.
Yeah.
But I can't find it. I cannot find it. I asked HMV for it. They took me out. I went to a local Samaritan shop. They just sold it out.
Is it called? What's it called? Is it called Keeping Up My Arses or something? What's it called?
Yeah, it's what's it called now?
Or is it called? Is it simply just called Scissoring, the lesbian diet?
Yeah, I think it's Cow Pat Butcher. It's a popular one. It's going around schools now. It's overtaken Animal Farmers, the dirty video of what they like to watch now at schools.
Nice.
Oh, so what you watched then?
What have I watched? Not a lot, actually, because I've been watching a lot of detective stuff and TV stuff with the wife, mainly like TV shit. But my recent stuff, let me have a look. No, I just watched Blue City with Judd Nelson and Ali Sheedy, where he goes to Miami or wherever it is and tries to find out who his dad's killer is. And there's some sort of action in that movie. And I watched the Cornetto trilogy, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End. And then I've just come back from seeing You're Next.
And how was it?
It was bloody marvellous. It was awesome. I can't recommend You're Next more highly. I would also recommend to our listeners The World's End. I know you're not particularly bothered by that one, but I would recommend World's End and You're Next, two of the best films I've seen in the theatre this year.
Oh, yes. I paid my money and I enjoyed them.
I did. I went in, I put my money with the cashier and she directed me to a small dark room. And in that dark room, I was shown disturbing images. And when I came out, I was like, I really enjoyed that. Thank you. And she was like, I'm very sorry, sir, you were sat in the wrong room. And I was like, well, I enjoyed it nonetheless. Thank you. And can I give you more money, please?
I'd like to go back in.
Yes.
I want to see if she found a ping pong ball.
Yes. I don't know why Jessica Tandy was in there with asparagus in her minge, but I liked it. No, in all seriousness, you're next fucking awesome. And it's not just a horror movie or a home invasion movie. It's got a bit of action in there as well. So, yeah, I mean, could even be a contender for a horror action. It's got that element to it.
Excellent. I shall try and check that out, as they say.
Who says who? Huh? But someone does. You can guarantee it right here.
Oh, yes.
And I have to say, Shani Vinson, that's a person. Shani Vinson, a one to watch.
Is she the one who's got a role in the action film? The lady of action film?
I don't know. Let's check that out, girls and boys.
I'm sure I read somewhere that she's been linked with the film with Gina Carano and the other movies.
One would hope. And not on IMDb.
No, okay. Well, I'm sure I read somewhere that they're trying to get her for it or something.
But, yeah, I mean, I know her previous stuff has just been kind of weird stuff like Blue Crush 2 and Step Up 3D. She was also in Home and Away, mate. She was in Home and Away. So she probably knows all about Richard Norton and discussing shit over a beer. So she was in Home and Away, mate. But I have to say, a damn fine lass. If you were in a dangerous situation, you'd want her on your side. I'm just saying. You'd want her in your corner. You'd want her on one side, Barbara Crampton on the other. My God, man. Nobody'd be able to get you then.
How is the old Crampster in it? Is she good?
Oh, the performance, the performance.
Is she in it much? She got a big role in it?
I don't really want to say anything. I want you to see it. And then we'll discuss it, mate, over a beer. But I will say that Shani Vinson, one to watch, should be in Ladies of Action. If she's not, we're going to put her in our film. Fact.
Yeah, and Barbara Crampton.
And, well, Barb's is in there already.
Mickey Rooney.
We're going to have...
Ronnie Corbett. I just want to go out. I want to go out a night on the town with Mickey Rooney and Ronnie Corbett. I was like, take me to Thailand. Let's see how the other half lives.
I was going to say, I don't want to go out on the town with Mickey Rooney. You'll end up in some sort of Bolivian hovel taking root vegetables up your arsehole with some large
Sniff some of these poppers, stick this up your ass, and then we'll go and watch two Chinese men fuck while they get killed.
Then we're gonna dress up as ladies and go to Brazil.
We're gonna get our pubes waxed. How does that sound, Dr. Action? Sounds like a top night.
You're gonna have to tuck your cock back. But it's okay, because now I'm so old, my cock just looks like a wrinkly labia. So, you're next. I would definitely recommend it. You're next, and The World's End. The World's End. A lot of good action in The World's End, sir. It really does that. I know you're not...
I'm definitely going to see it. I'm just not making it a priority to see it at the cinema.
It's the best fight I've ever seen in a pub. I can tell you that much. It's the best pub fight I've seen since Brannigan.
Since Brannigan?
Since the John Wayne pub fight in Brannigan.
Well, that's a recommendation.
You heard it here first.
To be quite truthful, you've been away in New York for a long time now, and you've not been keeping up with EastEnders and Coronation Street. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't been keeping up with EastEnders, and I don't watch Danny Dyer movies, so...
Yeah, you see. Well, I don't watch Danny Dyer movies, but I mean, Max Branning threw a hell of a punch the other night in the Queen Vic.
Did he?
Yeah.
Who's that then?
The EastEnders character.
Oh, I never watched EastEnders even in the UK, so I wouldn't have got that reference even if I still lived there.
What, that glowing documentary about what it's like to live in London? EastEnders?
Yeah, it's so rich with authenticity that I just didn't feel the necessity to watch it.
Yeah, I don't even go to London anymore. I just watch that.
Yeah, and touch myself with a chamois leather. So what movie are we doing for our 50th episode, sir?
Nicolas Cage and Con Air.
Oh, my God. Con Air? It's one of my favourite all-time films, mate.
I've not seen it in ages.
I've not seen it since 1943.
I watched it when it first came out in 1926.
Yes.
It was one of my favourite films.
Yes.
The trivia even says on IMDb that Laurel and Hardy passed up the roles
Yes.
of Nicolas Cage and John Malkovich.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yes.
The movie was, however, directed by Clark Gable in his directorial debut.
Yes.
And so, on set, Judy Garland showed her minge.
Yes. I heard that Marilyn Monroe came by, got both her knockers out, and proceeded to cause Buster Keaton to do a wonderful, wonderful fall that broke several vertebrae. At the same time, of course, you had Alfred Hitchcock on another set away from the action, but he would poke his head over the fence occasionally and masturbate furiously through a hole.
That is very true. Alfred Hitchcock actually has a walk-on cameo at one point. You can clearly see him in the background on the plane, fiddling with his penis.
Yes.
It was one of the most marvellous cameos of its time.
It was.
And he also directed a scene that was unfortunately cut, where Marilyn Monroe got him out for the guys on the plane, and John Malkovich almost exploded.
Yes.
Lovely scene, and it's available on this Blu-ray.
Burt Lancaster said that if he ever had to do another scene with a topless Marilyn, he was going to, after filming the scene, set himself on fire, because really his life would have been complete.
That is very true, and that's why reportedly she was murdered, because Burt Lancaster said that, and he wanted to live for a lot more time.
Yes, a lot more time. That's how much time he stipulated. He said,
I'm good at English.
I would like to live a lot more time, please. And I apparently, what I had completely forgotten before I was researching this film for this very episode was that, of course, our dear friend Mickey Rooney plays all the Asians, not just one, but all of them in the film, and his good friend Lana Turner plays all the Mexicans.
Oh yes. Mickey Rooney was essential in getting this film made. He paid £2.25, the whole of the budget, which in 1926 money was the equivalent of £150,000. Now,
and pounds translated to dollars back then was almost close
which is $250 million.
Yes, it is.
Weird currency at that time. Very strange.
Yes, our currency was based entirely on thread, buttons, bits of moss, things.
Snot.
Snot
Yes.
was a big commodity at the time. In fact, they floated snot for some years on the stock market, causing the local brokers to actually refer to it as the snot market.
Crazy chaps.
Crazy chaps. I wonder where they get it from. I
Yes.
really don't know. I remember the time when James Stewart and Robert Mitchum came on set. And when I said came on set, I mean literally they stood on top of one of the structures that we had built, our plucky lads, and ejaculated all over it. My God, it looked like like a Boston cream pie. It was quite incredible.
Yeah, that was the time. I remember on the set of The Big Sleep, Humphrey Bogart and Sidney Greenstreet. Maltese Falcon. Humphrey Bogart, Sidney Greenstreet got into a massive argument on what yak spunk smelled like.
Yes, because they, of course, had both been buried up to their necks in it as a child.
Yes, it's what they did those days. Sidney Greenstreet said that it smelled like pure happiness, and Humphrey Bogart said it smelled like pure misery. In the end, they had to agree to disagree.
In the end, they arm wrestled and were
Naked.
watched. They're naked. While
two Vietnamese women blew them under the table.
And John Huston smacked an extra with a paddle that he had fashioned out of his son's shin.
Yes, that was the time. That was Hollywood, and that was the golden age.
That's what happened. That's what happened. There was no arguing back then. You took it and you liked it.
Yeah, that's it. And this was just a daily occurrence, you see, on set in a Hollywood movie.
Yes.
There was no Twitter. There was no Facebook.
No, there was nothing to occupy your time, you see. So
No.
when you got bored, instead of playing with your iPad, you played with your Willy, man.
Your Willy was your iPad.
Right, it still is.
Yeah, it still is, yes. I like to go and touch my browser now.
Yes, I remember when, on the set of Maltese Falcon, when Mary Astor was glazed completely in ham juice and forced to walk on all fours for an entire day and let some of the grips give it to her in the bumhole. I think it was perfectly normal back then. I remember Peter Lorre saying at the time, I can't believe it. I don't understand. What is he doing? Why ham? That's what
mister, don't put me up the bumhole.
he said. Why with the ham already? The ham. And that's what he said. Yeah, true story there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the fuck that's all about.
Oh, we'll have to watch film in a minute.
Yeah, so Con Air. Con Air. Put the money back in the box. It's breaking news time. Breaking news coming over the interwires. That's not a word. Here we are. Yes.
Go with it.
Kurt Russell. Go with it. Shut up. Edit it out. Cut. So, Kurt Russell, Snake Plissken himself, has been cast in Fast and Furious 7. Oh, yeah!
We're happy about that.
Oh, am I happy? I'm more erect than a fucking rhinoceros. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm hard. I can tell you that much right now.
Oh, yeah.
But with the news. It's, sad it's not Expendables 3 or Tango and Cash 2, but I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
Take it to the bank.
Oh, you can take that to the bank, Senator Trent. To the sex bank. So, yeah, that's incredible. Kurt Russell in Fast 7. Your take on the news, Doc?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. I would have preferred Expendables 3, but the fact that Kurt Russell will be teaming up with Jason Statham to wipe the fucking smug grin off Paul Walker's face and Vin Diesel's face, I think you've got to be happy with that. I just don't see how they can win.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? The problem I honestly see with Fast 7 is there is nobody going into that theatre who wants Vin Diesel and Walker to win over Russell and Statham. And if there are, then those people are mentally ill and need to be taken out to the street, put into some kind of cart and wheeled away. I can only assume that's what we still do with the spastics.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
we don't like to talk about it, but that's what happens.
That's what should happen, because they're just a drain on society's resources and irritating when you're trying to get through a narrow passageway and they're in front of you just dribbling and flopping all over the place.
You talking about my cock, or are you talking about...
I'm talking about spastics or mentals of any description, shape, size, colour, gender. I'm not discriminating. I'm just saying they need to get out of my way.
Oh, that's good news, though, isn't it?
It is good news.
It's about Kurt Russell.
Listen, they got their French film. They've had their awards.
They didn't know, did they? They didn't know. They didn't get an Academy Award, and that's what we wanted to see.
Do you know why? It's because he wasn't mental enough. That's the problem. He was...
Jeez! That's what we wanted to see.
You've got to be really mental nowadays. Because we've seen mildly... spastic now winning Oscars. We need full-blown...
Oh, should have gone full Day-Lewis with it.
If you've got a chance to whip out your Day-Lewis, you've got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's film school talk. That's drama. That's what they'll say. They'll go in and they'll go, yeah, you've got to play somebody challenged, and they'll go, just a minute, I'm trying to get into the scene. And
they were like, I would play someone challenged, but I can't get Piers Morgan's accent correct.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Piers Morgan.
Hello. And this is my show. That's just what I hear when Piers Morgan...
How does he manage to get a fucking 7-figure contract to host shows?
I don't know.
Fucking, he's just a vacuum of shit.
It's just like clothes stuffed full with whale blubber and crap.
Yeah. Wait. Who? When they say, "Oh, we've got a chance for you to go and be interviewed by Piers Morgan," people go, "All right then."
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Hollywood chain, I go, "No thanks. I'd rather talk to a fucking dog."
I tell you, I'd rather go outside and lick a fire hydrant clean.
Oh, I'd rather eat a condom full of shit.
Now, I was going to say earlier, you will have heard some noise in the background of my recording. That's because I had to have the fan on. I'm trying this without air conditioning, but it's too fucking hot. So I'm sorry, people. You are going to hear my air conditioning. Can't be helped. I'm too fucking hot. So it's going back on now.
I didn't even hear it. I can hear that.
Well, that's what it was.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
You're getting it for free.
Yeah, right. What do you want for nothing? So I'm not going to sit here and sweat for you guys for 2 and a bit hours while this movie's fucking playing. Fuck you! So, Kurt Russell in Fast 7. Awesome, but come on, he's got to win. I don't want another Death Proof on my hands. I might have to fucking scream.
No, I definitely want Kurt Russell and Jason Statham to wipe the floor with him. Yep. It should be a franchise ender.
No, I think it should go on to 8, and the twist of 8 is that Vin Diesel and Walker are dead, and 8 is simply Russell and Statham
chasing the Rock.
No. Well, no, the Rock's retired. It's just Statham and Russell double teaming Rodriguez. That's what it is.
Oh, fucking! It's going to be Lee Christmas and Snake Plissken teaming up.
Yeah.
That's just going to be the greatest thing in the world.
Why is that not a film? And I don't mean like Russell. I mean Lee Christmas and Snake Plissken team up.
I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
Are you kidding? Do.
Let's go to the gallery. Somebody draw a picture of Snake Plissken and Christmas. They're double teaming a prostitute.
Look at this. Morph is reenacting his favourite scene from Snake Plissken. He's got a little eye patch on and a gun, and he's threatening the grey one with blowing his head off. Let's see what happens.
Give it to him, Hawk, you dirty little bastard.
So, the funny thing is unless you're English and of our age, none of these references mean anything.
No, I think you've played the Heartbeat theme tune before in the show, haven't you?
Heartbeat. Do.
Oh, messages on Facebook.
Yes, let's do that then. Well, then let's do that when the movie starts, because it's a 2-hour movie and there's not like a ton of stuff to say. So let's
go for it. You ready to rock and roll?
I am. I'm on 000000000.
Let's then we get on to 0000000.
Pardon me. What? Who said that? There's a frog in here.
What? Well, I'm on 000, but you're watching it on a different format to me. So let's.
Am I? I'm watching it on a DVD rip.
Right, I'm watching it on my Blu-ray. So if yours is Region 1, mine's Blu-ray, this should match up.
They should match up perfectly.
Okay.
Right.
I'm on the bit with the Touchstone logo's just about to come in.
Let's have a look and see where
Fill the screen with its big, mighty blue cock of Touchstone.
I've got like a blue man penis just coming across the screen now.
Me too.
Excellent. Right, so shall we do this?
Yes, let's do it, and then let's read out the comments.
Read out the comments.
Right.
Oh, I do love it.
2, 1, go.
And so begins Con Air. And Con Air is a documentary about what happens when you take a stuffed doll away from Nicolas Cage.
No, he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it. He gets right pissed off.
Yeah.
Don't take away my goddamn blow-up doll.
Jimmy Brookheimer.
And here we are in the desert, and we see the explosions, people with guns, and the proud and majestic wildebeest as it sweeps west across the plains, trying to find food. Nicolas Cage, representing the wildebeest in this instance, is a proud and majestic warrior with very pert limbs, heavily greased with a tight package.
You never heard him do that, did you, David Attenborough?
David Attenborough was watching Zebra's Mate or something. Look at that. Look at the zebra's cock. In it goes, out it comes. In it goes. Oh.
Yeah. Should we cut that out, David? You leave that in.
You leave
That's
that in.
That's my bestiality in all its glory.
That is gold. It's why the BBC have been paying me for fucking years. If you don't hear me commentating over animals and ejaculating at the same time, you've not got your money's worth. That is the Attenborough seal of approval.
I'll take a whole way to get a piece of that.
That's why Attenborough did all his commentary with a bucket under his chair.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's just talk in southern accents, because as everybody knows, the southerners, they're more truthful and honest and just an American.
Are you on the bit where he's just kissing her?
Yeah, and those truckers are watching.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a big piece of that. And he's like, excuse me, sir, that's my wife. I was talking to the wife. I want you, boy.
I knitted this hat myself.
You like it?
I knitted it out of the last woman I assaulted with my penis. It's such a ridiculous opening to a movie, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's like that. Although, I mean, this is what it's like down south. I was accosted and called a limey when I was down there.
No, see, I'd have been quite proud of that. Terence Stamp with the limey.
And some, yeah, right. Tell him I'm coming.
Yeah, you should have fucking knocked into the floor, shit on his face, and gone, tell him I'm coming. Tell him I don't care.
Walked out.
God damn it, that limey was a crazy son of a bitch.
I said, tell him I'm coming.
Tell him don't say anything else. Just say I'm coming. But this happens. I was gangbanged in a bar in the south by 5 truckers. That's because I did go into the bar dressed up as Monica Potter, though. So.
Well, that's it's one of those things that's going to happen if you dress up as Monica Potter.
Or Ponica Motto, as I like to call her.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Oh, yes. She was in Martha Meet Frank Daniel and Lawrence.
What I don't understand, though, is, like, they want a bit of his woman, so they're going to fight him? Like, that's their feeling on it?
Yeah, I think it's just the way they do things around there. If I could beat the shit out of you, I get to have your pregnant wife.
I think, instead of fighting them, he should have done a dance-off. In the rain, flash dance style.
Let's take all the clothes off and dance.
More than a feeling. He could have done his Elvis, couldn't he?
He could have done, yeah. He likes to incorporate Elvis into everything.
I could have done a fly, a little fly, like the wings of a dove. Oh, yeah, oh. Look at that right there, Nick. You've, what you gone and done there, mate, is you've gone and fucking killed him.
Yeah.
I like the way the cameraman runs after them.
Mm.
Almost like he can't keep up. Which is funny, because that fat guy made it to the dead body before the cameraman. You'd think he'd have difficulty keeping up.
Yeah.
Look at that, the Lion of Justice. Because as we all know, lions are the most just, truthful and honest of all the animal kingdom.
They are, especially Aslan.
Right. Hi, I'm your southern attorney, and if it's possible, I'm even more greasy than you. Look at that. I think he gets the idea of the mullet from his attorney.
Yeah. That's a piss poor mullet, that is. I mean, that's the shit stage when you're halfway down and you're thinking, should I cut it?
I think, though, that's not so much a party at the back as a kind of mild gathering. That's like cheese and wine at the back. It's not so much a full-blown thing, though, is it?
Yeah, although, how does he get his hair like that?
I don't know.
Quick. Must be the stress.
Just walking into prison, my hair had already grown several inches.
I'd already been to the wig department.
What's incredible is that all prisoners are patriots and keep flags in their cells. That's true. They don't hate the system. They truly love it.
Yeah. They know they're there for a purpose. Rehabilitation. She sent me a snowball. I do love a snowball. Oh, wait, no, this is a tennis ball.
I gave it to my black gay friend.
We're going to star in a remake of The Intouchables.
He sent me a picture of this hideous, ugly child. It reminded me of It's Alive. That was my favorite movie when I was a child.
Somehow I feel like the luckiest man alive. And I'm surrounded by blokes who want to rape me.
Even though clearly this prison is something out of Natural Born Killers. Or a fantasy film made by John Carpenter. It certainly don't look like a real prison in here, Monica. But luckily they...
like a movie set.
Yeah, luckily they do give me plenty of pipes so I can do lift-ups on them. I can keep my mullet thick and creamy.
Please send me more hair gel.
Please send me books on how to speak foreign languages, because everybody in prison betters themselves. Nobody gets shot full of crack, buggered up the ass, or beaten up in the yard while simply bouncing a ball.
Do you think that's Nicolas Cage doing that?
Yeah. I think it is. Look, Chris Lesbian, one of the editors. Mama says that if I grow up to look like you, I might have a bit of a bum chin.
And I start losing my hair, Daddy.
I think that's wrong that they've had her painted up in some sort of sick tribal paint without him being there.
Yeah, it's not nice.
No. Why don't I understand this? Why do they keep writing when they can't they come and visit?
Do they live so far away or something?
I don't know. I've taken course in origami because I don't have any money. So I will have to make all your toys out of paper.
I've made myself a male vibrator, darling, out of paper and snot.
I've made your mother a vibrator. I like to call it the big cage.
I'm in a cage. How ironic, sweet child. Is this the first film by Simon West?
I think so, yeah.
Good debut.
Oh, it's a great debut. Let me just look up Simon West and see what he's been up to.
Hey, we recently made another film with Nicolas Cage, didn't he? Stolen.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was all right. But yeah, this was his first film.
Don't forget your dice.
I think Simon West has hair similar to Nick Cage in this movie.
I've not seen a picture of him.
There's a great picture of Cage and Bruckheimer on set of Con Air, both with their sunglasses on.
Oh, yeah.
Bruckheimer came over and went, I'm sorry, Nick, if you could pout some more and look more confused by simple everyday things, I think this movie's going to be a hit.
Oh, he's going home.
I'm going home. He's like, Ain't you never seen a house before? You're mighty excited.
I won't be too excited, Nick. She's been on the game to support the child. She's got a vagina like a cauliflower.
I wouldn't be too excited, Nick. She's got herpes. This is a big fucking plane. It's so fucking big that we're going to have a voiceover explaining to you just how fucking big this plane is. I didn't have anything to do with making this plane. Look at me. I'm a twat. But I can tell you in a very serious voice how big this plane is. It's bigger than my comb over and several feet bigger than my penis. Oh, it's her with the funny eyes. Who's she again?
Which one? Not her, the other one.
With the funny eyes, yeah.
It'll come up on Google as the one with the funny eyes. Let's have a look. That's from Total Recall. Rachel Tanner or something.
Ticketing.
Yeah, that's the one.
Rachel Tic Tacs.
Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do with a Tic Tac.
But who's the girl with the funny eyes? Who's the girl with the funny eyes? She's
Landry Albright.
No, I'll tell you who it is. It's Angela Featherstone.
Is it?
Angela Featherstone. And what have I seen her in?
Oh, yeah. John Cusack.
I've seen her in Zero Effect, Seinfeld.
Singer.
She's in Army of Darkness. That's where I know her from. She's the girl in S-Mart at the end.
That's where you know her from, you see. Because you're a big fan of that film.
I am a big fan. I'm a big fan. I'm an air conditioner. That's how big a fan I am.
Ooh.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh incredulously at my joke.
I thought it was a good one.
I'm
going to be using it. Kids in the Hall.
Yeah, she must be.
You like that as well, don't you?
Oh, I'd give it to Angela Featherstone. And her creepy eyes. I'd have her on one side, Meg Foster on the other.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm too scared to get erect. Your eyes bear through into my soul.
You see my soul with your creepy eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in the picture now of Jerry Bruckheimer and Nicolas Cage on set. They're like twins.
Well, except for that.
Yeah. It's like looking at Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Or Cole Meany and Mickey Rooney.
Yeah, that's actually they've been in Hello Magazine, separated at birth.
Yeah, but they were literally separated at birth due to an accident in the hospital involving some industrial glue and semen.
Yeah,
so
and Cole Meany was frozen.
Yeah. So, should we read out our comments?
Go on then, let's do it.
I'm going to read them out in the style of Christopher Walken. You pick your choice of voice. I rhymed. Wait, shut up. I fucking rhymed just then. Choice with voice. I fucking genius. Now, you speak.
Okay, I'm going to say it's Jason Statham.
Hello, Jason. I have to say, one of your #1 fans. It's amazing what you do and how you can kick motherfuckers in the face. Much kudos. Go.
Thank you for that lovely intro there, Christopher. I do think your performance in The Deer Hunter was unique, wonderful, and I tried to capture it as best I could in the name of the King.
I know people talk about the Deer Hunter all the time, but I prefer my performance in Blast from the Past. Have you seen it with the wonderful Brendan Fraser? Why he doesn't get more work is beyond me, but I played his dad, if you can believe that, a guy who had lived in an underground bunker for most of my life. And when I came up, I thought it was still like the 1950s, when it wasn't. Get this shit, it was 40 years later. Great film, check it out.
It's one of my favourites, actually. I thought Brendan Fraser was fantastic in it.
So let's cut this shit and read the comments, because John Malkovich is giving me the stink eye, and wow, boo-boo, scary with his tongue. So go, quick, let's get it done.
Right, I'll start with Jason Jamal. Jamaica.
I think his name, if I may, is Jason. Jamaica.
Jamaica.
I think it's listen, I'm saying it. Jason Just go.
Just be sure to put the bunny back in the box when you're finished.
Thank you for that comment, Jason. One of my favorite comments. I'm aroused by what you had to say. Next, Doc, Peter Nielsen. Hit it.
Whoa. I haven't seen this in a long, long time. I seem to remember it being an okay action film and me liking it. It's time for a rewatch soon, I think.
I hope, I don't know about you, Jason, but I hope when Mr. Nielsen watches Con Air again, he watches it with this very commentary that we're doing now. I think if he doesn't, he's a fool. He's a crazy man. He's an insane boob, and he should be taken out back and shot and put into a dumpster. However, if he does watch the film with us being amazing, over the top, then I will personally go around and give him a lollipop. That's right, one of those little fruit-flavored things on a stick. It's crazy. A lollipop. Me. Yeah, I'll do it. Next.
Derek McDonald. Good old 90s action.
It is. It's good. And it's old. But at the same time, it's most definitely 90s. You can't dispute it. It's fact. It's what it is. There's no other words.
Right, now it's time for Andrew's mention. Now I've had to show Jason Statham off because his voice was getting rather gruff. So, right, the next comment is from Andreas. This is, don't move, no, or the body gets it.
It's one of my favorite scenes. It's the crux of the whole film. I think Nick really sells it. Way to go, Nick, with the 1-2, pow, pow. It's amazing. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Philip O'Neill.
Philip O'Neill. Everybody needs a listener like you.
He said Van Damme called. He wants his Hard to Kill mullet back, Nick Cage.
Yes.
Do you think it's not hard to kill, it's hard target, isn't it?
It is, but Philip is a
We know what he
wonderful,
meant.
wonderful guy, and we know what you meant, Philip. So you made a boob, own it, apologize, tell us you were wrong, made a mistake, you're gonna pay. Everybody has to pay when they make a mistake. It's fine, we understand, but you know, Philip, we will want to see some atonement for your error, and when we see that, you'll be welcome back into the fold. Until then, boob, sort it out. But thanks for the comment. It's great. It's wonderful. It's one of the best comments we've had. Next, please don't stop. It's music to my thighs. Let's get it done.
Right, Joseph Ignatius calls himself the only Cyrus that matters. I quite like Billy Ray Cyrus myself. And then Andrews again says, at first seeing it in the theatre, I was extremely disappointed because it was marketed as a follow-up to The Rock, not the wrestler. But in retrospect, it is less gas from the straight-faced, ridiculous piece of violent action of which likes have become rarer and rarer. Great fling. Didn't like that comment, but I've rectified it. Now, Mark Burns said, oh, I fucking love you too. That's what he said. One of my all-time favourite guilty pleasures.
Well, let me just say something. Mike, we fucking love you too. Right back at you, baby. Don't you go changing and other shit. Carry on.
And he says, one of my all-time favourite guilty pleasures, Cage rocking a mullet and a white-beater vest, break out the fine china and tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. This hummingbird is coming home for his ladies forever. That's what he says in the film, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello, Ronnie. I would like to interrupt. It's Michael Bloody Caine here. And I would like to say that line that you just delivered from the film Con Air, which is the bloody film we're watching, is the best reading of that line that I've ever heard. You are an amazing vocaliser, and Nicolas Cage can't hold a bloody candle to you.
I'm going to share a secret with you now, my good friend. I was originally cast as Nicolas Cage's character in Con Air, but unfortunately I had to go home. I was kicked off set because I was shagging Monica Potter, and that wouldn't do. That wouldn't do. So I got kicked off the set, and also I went off John Malkovich.
But my understanding, Ronnie, is that when any man, and I mean any bloody man, comes in contact with Monica Potter, you have to forcibly try and fuck her. That is what this movie teaches.
Oh, I tried and I succeeded.
Right.
Yes, first of all, I gave a head, you see, because it was, I'm the right height.
Is that because she bloody has a cock?
No. I don't go in for that business. I sort of stuck my tongue in the regime, as they say, and I gave it a bloody good lick around. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, yes.
Do you know something? I think it's remarkable. You almost played Nicolas Cage's dad in The Weatherman. Instead, I ended up playing it, and I've never apologised to you, Ronnie. I stole the role from you because I gave the producer of The Weatherman, whose name I'm bloody well forgotten because I'm bloody old. I forgot his name. Anyway, I gave him 3 tons of crack cocaine. He said, thank you, Michael. And I said, that's okay, it's my cocaine, and you can have it. And that's what it is. And he said, well, thank you, Michael. And I said, you're welcome. And he said, I'm going to have to fire Ronnie bloody Corbett. And I said, don't fire him. He's a good friend of mine. So a lot of people watching The Weatherman may have thought that it was entirely my performance. What you didn't realise was that I was sat on Ronnie the whole bloody time. He was underneath my coat.
But I was very warm. And that's true. And also Mike Murphy says, right, yes, when you guys going to get round to the real action movies? And he said, Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
I do believe that we will be doing some Hard Ticket to Hawaii and other movies of that ilk very soon. What do you say, Doc? Do you think that in September we should maybe do an entire month of Andy Sidaris films?
That sounds like a bloody good idea.
Tits and guns. It's all a gentleman really bloody needs. That, and at my age, a bucket to do number 2s in.
Yeah, well, why not? That's good. I like that. Let's do it.
Okay,
Why don't we? I tell you what. I tell you, I've had an idea. Why don't we do 3? You can count them. 1, 2, bloody 3. Andy Sedaris films. And the 4th episode, the 4th one, we'll have Mike Murphy on, and we'll do an Andy Sedaris discussion program, like we did with Snoog, and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Let's do that.
What's an invite?
Welcome to Con.
What's an invite?
That's what happens. If you write into our show, we will demand that you come on and do stuff so that we don't have to.
That is a good idea. I like that.
Because we're bloody lazy. Anyway, I think that's sufficiently killed about 15 minutes worth of Connor's long and sometimes tedious running time. I didn't.
Yeah. Chris Taylor also put, first off, happy 50th, guys. Here's to another 50 at least. A couple of questions, mullet-wise. Whose do you side with? Jean-Claude Van Damme, hard target, or Nick Cage? Jean-Claude Van Damme, I'm afraid. Who would you recast the main players with?
Oh,
Me and the Kick-Ass Kid.
No, wait. Let's do that question seriously. Let's cast away. Let me bring up Con-Air on IMDb and let's discuss it. So, Duncan Malloy, Cole Meany's character, who would you cast? Go.
Now, I would cast... As him, I would cast... I'd cast... Oh, it's a good question that I can't think of an answer for. Bill Murray. Fuck it.
But
Bill Murray's good in
surely
everything.
he's the bad guy in a way. He's like the bureaucratic shithead. I would cast...
I'd probably put something like Cole Hauser in there.
Or how about this? Just an idea off the top of my head. How about William Atherton from Die Hard 1 and 2 and Ghostbusters? That's a guy who needs to be the bad guy in bureaucratic movies. I think, however, the only recasting for John Malkovich that makes sense would be me, Christopher Walken. Let's recast it right now. Me. It's amazing.
That's a good idea. So, yeah, that's the only logical one that you could swap with. Statham for Cage.
Yeah, Statham for Cage, definitely. Stallone for John Cusack.
Yeah, why not? Or let's start to think. How about? Ooh, trying to think of Scott Adkins.
But then, so it would end up being Atkins versus Statham.
No. Atkins for Cusack's character.
Yeah, well, Cusack's the good guy. Cusack's the guy who brings them all down.
Yeah, so Atkins and Statham team up. Oh, I'd watch that.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that then. So Statham, Atkins. Who for Ving Rhames?
Ving Rhames. Let me have a think. How about Vin Diesel?
Okay, I can see that. That's all right. Yeah, let's do that then.
Buscemi is just Buscemi. You're never going to get a creepier person. Oh, Peter Lorre.
No, let's recast it. Michael Palin.
Yeah, and John Cleese as John Malkovich.
What?
Right now, it'd be
Hello!
John...
I'm taking over this plane.
Thank you. Silly walk.
That's right, because if there was a fire, we'd all be stood right down here in the plane, wouldn't we?
Oh, the plane's been took over now.
It has.
All right, cowboy.
I would replace that guy with Rennie Santoni from Cobra.
Yeah, I'd probably...
Or the guy who plays Monk.
Yeah, Tony Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub.
Oh, he doesn't like me. He seems to be shot, does he, old Nick Cage?
No, he finds that very distressing.
Yes.
Well, that's what happens if you have a tiny woman's gun.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mention, I would have Roger Moore in there.
Oh yeah, I'd have him in as what's his character?
I'd have him in there as MC Gainey's character. Except his character would just sit around and drink tea a lot.
This guy he's with now, Nicolas Cage, who he's friends with, I'd replace him with the guy from Forrest Gump.
But isn't he the guy from Forrest Gump?
Is he? Oh, I keep doing the same then. I love that bloke.
Because that's Dave Chappelle, that guy is talking now.
Yeah.
Who would we replace Trejo with?
Oh, he just keeps trying the same.
Yeah.
Or Michelle Rodriguez. I'd switch it up a bit.
You'd have women on there.
Oh, I'd have Jessica Alba on there as Ving Rhames' character.
I would have Gina Carano, definitely.
Yeah, I'd have Helen Mirren.
I'd have Pamela Greer. I'd have Pam Greer. I'd have Jessica Tandy. And I'd have Olympia Dukakis and Helen Mirren, and the four of them would do a belly dance.
I'd also, as Rachel Tickerton's character, I'd have, what's her name from Die Another Day in the World's End?
Oh, yes. Miranda Frost is her name in Die Another Day. I forget her real name.
Oh, what's her real name? What's her name? You're going to get there before me, ain't you?
I don't know.
Let me find it. Let me find it on the old interweb.
Ooh,
you like it when I say interweb, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. It gives me a massive hard-on.
Thought so.
That's why I said it.
Rosamund Pike.
That's it. It's because she's got a name that sounds more like a Bond girl's name than the Bond girl's name she had in the Bond film.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But that is the film where me, John Cleese, played Q. That's right, yes. Hello! Oh, and of course we haven't discussed it, but our favourite guy, James Spader, has been cast as the villain in the new X-Men, in the new Avengers movie.
Avengers, yeah. Perfect casting.
Yeah, he's being cast as a large metal dildo.
Oh, yeah. It's not really acting outside the box, though, is it?
No.
Here comes Martin Blank.
Oh, I love that movie.
What, Grosse Pointe Blank?
Grosse Pointe Blank goes down in history as like Groundhog Day, that it is only bad because of the leading actress in it. Because Minnie Driver and whoever it is in Groundhog Day, Andy McDowell, are fucking shit. But the rest of the movie is so good, you still really love the movie.
Grosse Pointe Blank's one of my favourite films of all time. It's just fantastic.
Yeah. Except for her.
I wouldn't even say... Yeah, she's not great in it, but Andy McDowell's worse in Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
She's just a bag full of sick.
Do you know what I saw the other day? I saw that Andy McDowell is now, and I'm not even kidding, Andy McDowell's career has now been reduced to modelling for the front of romantic novels. There is a novelist, and I forget who it is, but she has like 5 or 6 books out. We were in Barnes & Noble the other day with the wife looking at books, and there was a whole selection of books there, and Andy McDowell was on the front of each one. It was actually Andy McDowell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still,
and I was
when
like,
you're shit at acting,
yeah, I was
what else can you do?
Yeah. I was like, did you write the books? And she was like, oh, she didn't write them. No, she didn't write them, no.
We just took pictures of her.
Stuck
Because she's so hot.
Yeah.
She was never really attractive anyway, was she?
I don't know. St. Elmo's Fire. Emilio Estevez wanted to give her one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he wanted to give everyone one. Dude,
No.
is that his actual hair? Has that ever been discussed? Did he grow his hair for this movie, or is that a wig?
I don't know what Nick Cage's real hair looks like. Nick Cage is the only man in history who's given me what I like to call hair confusion.
Yeah.
Because if you think to it in, like, Leaving Las Vegas, he looks like a middle-aged guy, and it's all over the place. And then you look at it in this, and it's all like long and luxurious. And then you look at it in other movies, it's like sometimes it's black, sometimes it's brown, sometimes it's blonde, sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short. It's like, what is his real hair? Who is the real Nick Cage?
I think leaving Las Vegas was his real hair. I think this is...
You think he's bald, then?
Well, he's definitely on the way there.
You think he's all bald and wispy? In reality. He must wear a wig, then, in almost every film.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I think so. Like Andy McDowell.
Yeah. It's like, now, come in here, John Cusack. Apparently Cyrus has filled his entire wall with caster sugar.
Would you like some? It's just going to go to waste if you don't have it.
Yeah. I'm going to put it on top of the cake.
Stormtroopers. Oh, more people getting on now. See, what they've done is they've dressed up as the guards, you see. He's creepy, give us You shitting very.
Do you know what? It's really lucky that they've landed on another planet, like that's all dusty.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's fantastic how they've managed to get to Mars. They've got a set of screamers with Peter Weller.
They have, yeah. It's really dusty on Mars.
Yeah, and it's not red. It's just a lie they've told you from NASA.
I would cast John Cleese as MC Gainey's role. Because look, if you can imagine John Cleese with long hair...
Yep. Hello!
Kind of similar, aren't they? They even walk the same.
Yeah, that's definitely Terry Jones.
Hello!
There's Eric Idle.
No, Eric Idle would never play a skinhead. He likes his hair too much.
I don't know, please. Fuck up Curly. I wonder why they call him Curly. Do you think it's because he's bald?
Oh, look, there's John Leguizamo. Whatever his name is.
He likes to draw planes. That's what John Cusack's thinking.
Yeah. He didn't do it very well, though. Now, would you believe in a heartbeat that this guy knows even how to operate a lavatory, let alone an aeroplane?
Who's the guy with the stick-on chin?
The MC Gainey guy.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a stuck-on chin.
He's in Breakdown with Kurt Russell.
That's a good film, that is.
Oh, it's a great film.
Not seen it for years. I think Bruce Forsyth could have played this role as well.
Hello, marvellous. Marvellous. Going to fly plane. Going to fly plane.
Right. Hello. Run plane now. Ooh, lovely. I like the soundtrack as well. It's very 90s.
It's just good. It's just exciting. It's just a good quality film. It's fun to watch. Now, who do you think Uncle Bob is?
Uncle Bob is...
What does he do scenic tours of if the entire island or planet is made out of dust?
That's what he does. Do you want to see good quality dust? Come with me, Uncle Bob.
Howdy, I can take you to an altitude where the dust is finer than Jessica Tandy's pubic hair. It's beautiful, wonderful, wispy dust. You'll love it. I'll take you up there with doggy. You see some dust. Would we see any landmarks? Oh, no, you don't see no landmarks, you fucking asshole. You just see dust.
That's all we need to see is dust. I like dust.
I eat dust. I wipe my ass with dust.
Here he comes now. The freaky little bastard.
Hello. I'm sitting on a chair.
Do you think he's that dangerous, Steve Buscemi?
In real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably more so.
Do you think he could take on John Malkovich?
Yeah, probably. Just with the tip of his penis.
Yeah, Christ in a cartoon. I wonder what cartoon Christ would appear in.
The Beano with the
That'd be
Bash
awesome,
with
wouldn't
the
it?
Bash Street Kids.
Oh, bloody hell. Here he comes again, show off. Jesus, walking on water.
Either or X-Ray Specs from Buster or the Dandy.
Inspector Gadget.
Oh, that kind of cartoon. I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, I thought you meant like comic book, like cartoon strip.
Yeah.
Like Peanuts or Garfield or something. Do you think Jesus would sit around with Garfield and be like, you know what, Garfield, I really like lasagna too?
Yeah, I like lasagna, and I can make them appear in thin air.
And then Garfield gets a lasagna, sits down, and he's just about to eat it, and Christ turns it into blancmange, and he's like, "Oh, what have you done? What have you done?"
Well, I wanted lasagna. I thought you really wanted blancmange. I thought it was like a double entendre. Why would that be a double entendre? Who's ever heard of changing lasagna for blancmange? I don't know. I'm Jesus.
Is that what? Change water to wine?
Or the raccoons. Did you watch the raccoons?
I did, with Cyril Sneer.
Yeah, that was great. I love that. Deep in the evergreen forest.
Cyril Sneer! Didn't he used to talk like this?
Why were they pink? Why were the baddies like Cyril Sneer? Why was he pink?
I don't
Was
know.
he like a raccoon who was born without any hair?
Why was he shaped? No, he wasn't a raccoon.
What was he?
He was. Well, I don't know what they were meant to be. The Sneers of the world. I don't know what they were meant to be.
Yeah,
the raccoons
you
look
could-
like raccoons, but the Cyril Sneers, I don't know what they were.
Yeah, because he looked quite freaky. And his son, who was trying to get on with that raccoon girl.
Yeah.
He was trying to do a bit of, you know.
I think Cyril Sneer was probably some form of jelly mixed with dildos.
Blancmange.
Yeah, maybe he was made entirely of blancmange. Maybe that's
Maybe
what it was.
that's what bloody Jesus did. Created
Jesus,
a blancmange raccoon-looking thing.
You've turned my lasagna into Cyril Sneer from the raccoons. I want someone to write in if they've ever heard of the raccoons and if it ever broadcast in America.
Yeah, they should have done. What? I'm going to go to Google. What was Cyril Sneer? Oh, it's on there. Cyril Sneer was Cyril Sneer wiki. They're the raccoons. Oh, it's heating up now. This is where the action really kicks in.
I love the guitar. It's what I like.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. It's like, if I move this lever, the plane moves forward.
You ready? You'll find out what he is.
Sure, go ahead.
Cyril Sneer is a pink aardvark with a very long nose and an even longer history of scheming.
No, that's not right. Whoever knows what aardvarks and raccoons are doing together, what's all that about?
Wow. Bert Raccoon was a raccoon.
That's nice to know. But they were meant to be aardvarks. Why would aardvarks be fighting with raccoons? Send us a
Sometimes.
self-addressed envelope.
Yeah.
Oh, they've left Dave Chappelle behind.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Taking off now. So it starts heating up now.
It does.
Nicolas Cage knows he's got to take a stand now.
I'll join in.
Yeah. What would you do? There's Uncle Bob.
There he is. Come into my plane. I'm going to show you some real dust and tell you a few racy jokes.
Yeah, all racist. What would you prefer?
Either one, I don't mind.
I got them both.
I don't like Jews. That's just one of them. That's just a sampler there, in case.
Yeah, I'm just testing the water with a Jew joke.
Yeah, I'll build up to the Hispanics.
Hi there, Danny Trejo. Get off my plane.
I'm Uncle Bob, and while I'm flying this plane, I just want to tell you I got a butt plug in.
Call meanie.
He is a meanie, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Little piggy-eyed little fuck. With his curly fucking hair and his piggy fucking face. Oh, la-di-da, it's Colm Meaney. I do like him, though. Wasn't he on one of the Star Trek shows? What Star Trek show was he on?
He was on Deep Space Nine.
That was it.
He was on. He did start in Next Generation, didn't he? He did start in that. I'm Chief O'Brien. That was his name.
Have you seen me in the porno version Deep Arse 9? It's amazing.
Oh, it's lovely.
I get it all the way up there.
Yeah, we get really deep into some anus.
Tonight, Colm Meaney discusses Deep in Some Anus, a new chapter in his novel All About Bums, a new book that he's writing about his life in barely legal, hardcore, anal-based pornography.
I bloody love porn, and I especially liked it when I did a soft porn version of the raccoons. I played Bert Raccoon, and I give it to him right in the arse.
I only did arse play.
Yeah, I never touched the minge.
I don't like to go near the minge. It might have a disease.
I don't want to make babies, and every time I put my pee-pee near a minge, a baby pops out, so I stick to arse. Just arse. That's it.
Lots and lots and lots of arse. I think whoever wrote this had seen The Silence of the Lambs. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's definitely the case.
Hello, I'm Steve Buscemi.
It's just... You can see why he made him, got film roles, because he's got a very specified
face.
look. Yeah, I was trying to be nice. I was going to say specified face that, could play these weirder roles, but you just go, he's fucking ugly.
He is.
But he is. He's very strange.
Malkovich is a weird one, isn't he? Because, I like him, he's a great actor and everything like that, but some women really like Malkovich, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, some women really have a big Malkovich thing going on.
Is that because of Dangerous Liaison?
I think so. Yes. I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes.
Yeah. I liked him with long hair. With hair a bit like Nicolas Cage's. He is great though, John Malkovich.
Yeah, I think in Dangerous Liaison he was wearing Steven Seagal's weave, wasn't he? Didn't he have a big Dracula-style peak?
I've never seen Dangerous Liaison.
Oh, neither have I either. Well, I've seen Uma Thurman's tits.
Oh yeah. My Dangerous Liaisons tapes. It's Kick-Ass Kid. Why is it okay, but then it gets to Uma Thurman's tits bit, and it's like the tape's been watched 1,000 times. I don't know.
And why is there no pausing over any bits with Glenn Close in it? I don't know. Why Glenn Close? Seriously.
What about I don't know. She's a very strange one, isn't she?
Yeah, I mean, why Fatal Attraction?
Yeah, why did he cheat on... What was his wife in that?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I haven't seen the film.
I forgot his wife's name.
Now, why is it that they go around with jackets with who they are written on the back of them?
In case they forget their name.
Oh, okay.
It's not for the people who are walking behind it, it's for them. It's like, what's my name?
What department do I work in? What's a U.S. Marshal? That sounds stupid. Is that like a marsupial? Does that mean I have a pouch?
What does it mean? It's what he's trying to do now, then. He's trying to play with them all, isn't he?
So whatever happened to Ving Rhames' career, huh?
I think he took a succession of shit roles.
I think we got to blame Zack Snyder.
What did he star in with Zack Snyder?
Dawn of the Dead remake.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Do you think that this guy ever got sick and tired of sitting next to drawly, stone-faced, dumb, white hillbillies?
Is it definitely Bubba?
I don't know. What's his name? It looks like Bubba, though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
I don't want to... I'm not trying to say they all look the same.
I didn't think that for a minute.
I'm just saying he does actually look like Bubba.
It does, yeah. Is that Baby-O? It's Baby-O, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, his name is Baby-O. Forrest Gump.
So I told you it was Bubba.
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Mike Kelty Williamson.
Yep. He had a bit of a career, he has. Starred in 17 episodes of 24.
He's also starred in 24 episodes of 17, which was interesting. Bit of a switcheroo there.
Black Dynamite.
Hey, don't be racist.
No, I'm just saying he's good.
Right.
After the Sunset.
No, I'm saying everyone knows that Dynamite is red. So.
Oh yeah, I know it is. Yeah, not the kind I've got though.
That's bum Dynamite though.
Yeah, but it still works. He's in Species 2, so he saw Enstridge's boobs.
Who hasn't? This guy in the pinstripe shirt, he hasn't seen him. Cusack saying, "What do you mean you haven't seen Henstridge's boobs?" Colmeany's like, "I haven't seen Henstridge's boobs." Cusack's like, "I can't believe neither of you have seen Henstridge's boobs." Even
I don't want to see her boobs. I just want to see her arse.
Even Jean-Claude Van Damme has seen Henstridge's boobs.
Oh, he's definitely seen the boobs. Hey, looks like John Cusack's got a bit of a mullet going on, hasn't it?
Yeah. I have to kind of side with them. I don't understand why they don't just blow it out of the sky.
Oh, I would.
My fingers.
I'd blow it out of the sky.
Yeah. I know we're meant to side with Nicolas Cage, but
It's just, you know.
I have to say, I didn't feel like we had enough at the beginning of the movie to get used to the character so that we could really bond with him, feel some sort of compassion towards him and his plight. So therefore, I'm just going to sit back and hope the whole bloody shit comes down.
Originally, when this film was made in 1926, it had a much longer running time. It was going to be on for 17 days, 3 hours and 45 minutes and 27 seconds. And in that time, we would have learnt more about John Cusack's character. And it wasn't going to be played by him. It was going to be played by the midget from Freaks.
Yes, and we would have learnt a lot of unpleasant things about him because the original script featured some really rather grotesque, violent and sexual scenes to be played by the midget from Freaks. One involving some lubricant and a spanner that, well, even today would make some censors think twice.
Oh, yes. Yes. Bloody great scene there.
Oh, it's one of the best scenes.
He's smiling.
I'm surprised they allowed it because the spanner goes all the way up.
Oh, yes, you can't even see it get sucked up there by the arm.
Barely sticking out, except just a tiny bit like a crab's claw, like a baby crab's claw.
Oh, yes. Beautiful baby crabs.
I love baby crabs.
I like to eat them.
Would you really bother writing this whole fucking novel on his chest?
See, he wants to go off. He wants to see his kid, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got to do. He's got to.
I would have written on his chest. For sex, call 845 555 Nick Cage.
Yeah, if he got back up to Baby L and got up there. I sent a guy out the window saying about sex with me.
Oh, look,
Why didn't you ask for help? Shit.
It's like Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney, I'm surprised it's not Stan Lee. I'm surprised that's not the Stan Lee cameo. Look at the bird shit on my cup.
I invented Spider-Man.
Theme from A Summer Place playing in the background here.
Nice.
One of my favourite instrumental pieces of music. I often
I
put
do like
I
it.
often put it on when I'm making love to my several wives. And the pigeon.
Pigeon's always good to make love to. They're very...
Oh, I don't make love to the pigeon. I bloody fuck its brains out.
Oh, such a keep funny saying that, isn't it? Make love.
Hi, I'm Nicolas Cage.
I make love to pigeons.
Can't you tell by my face? I'm half pigeon. I was in Wild at Heart. No, I didn't fucking understand it either.
Yeah, I remember watching that. That's one of those films when I was a kid, because not many people had grown up had seen it. I watched it and went round going, it's amazing, you know, Wild at Heart. It's just such a great film. What's it about? I couldn't tell you that.
Can't tell you. I know that William Dafoe shows up with fucked up teeth.
Yeah, and he blows his own fucking head off. It's a great scene.
And I know that it's something to do with the Wizard of Oz, but really, you don't really need to know any more than that. Just fucking watch it. It's great. It's bloody great.
Old woman puts lipstick all over her face. Little Dan gets tits out. Defoe shoots his head off. And Nicolas Cage smashes some cranium into the floor and then says, butter up, butter up. What does he say?
I don't know.
Oh, it's fucking years since I've seen it.
I like having lipstick all over my bum.
Yeah, I do. What's he saying? Oh, I have to look now. Alright, Peanut.
Monica Potter is bland as all hell, isn't she?
Yeah, she was the... she's supposed to be like the new... Julia Roberts, wasn't it? Because she looked like Julia Roberts a bit.
But she's nothing, you know. There's nothing
Oh,
to
no,
her.
she's just... what else was she in? Monica Potter.
She was in a series of Boston Legal.
Oh, was she?
Yeah,
With Spader?
yeah.
Bow, bow, down, down, down. Bow, bow.
Oh, yeah.
I never watched it.
It was actually kind of funny. I kind of enjoyed it. Everyone else in the series, apart from Spader, Candice Bergen, and Shatner, was shit. But the actual series was pretty good.
Oh, right, okay.
Spader made her cry routinely because he kept talking about wanting to have sex with her, and Potter was like, "Oh, I don't have sex." And he was like, "No, I've seen the beginning of Con Air. You instead prefer your men to kill people."
Yeah, that's why. That's why he didn't stand a chance. How could you stand a chance against that mullet?
Yeah. Do you think Spader will have a mullet playing Ultron in Avengers 2?
Well, if Whedon's got any fucking got a clue about himself, he'll make sure he's got one.
Yeah, if he's got any fucking sense.
Very blue eyes, though, hasn't she?
She has very blue eyes.
Very blue eyes and very blonde hair.
Would you like to, what, spunk on her eyes?
No, I've got very potent stuff for that. That'd just blind her.
That would blind her. Your spunk is blind spunk.
Mm.
I think that's the name of the Coen brothers' next movie.
Yeah, blind spunk.
Stars this guy with the flat top.
I like him.
The big guy.
He's my favourite actor of all time, he is.
Yes. Randy, I look like a bollock sponge.
Yeah, he's made some great films.
I'm Randy Sponge. Get out of my way. I look like a bollock. I reckon Angela Featherstone goes like a fucking racehorse.
Yeah. It's on the trivia. Why is he laughing at that? Why does Cole Meany like sort of stare at that? Oh, about to go, about to go.
Oh, the body fell out of the gun. It's probably because Cole Meany's like, I grew up without potatoes. I don't know what he's complaining about.
We all have a burn across the bear, Kuzak. Now get me an arse.
If I don't have an arse here in the next 30 seconds, I'm blowing a fucking plane out of the fucking sky.
The problem with these films is everything starts to age after a while. So right now it's the
Mobile
cell
phone.
phone, yeah, the mobile phones. Then after a while it's the shirts. Have you watched seen the shirts in Friends? They're fucking huge.
No, I haven't seen that, no.
You look at the shirts. Why did blokes wear shirts or tops that are like, I'm a size medium, but I'll wear a shirt that's extra, 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 extra large.
But you might also ask yourself a question why someone nowadays would wear a small when they're a medium.
Yeah, I don't do that. I am a small, so I have to wear. I just wear small.
Here's your favourite scene. Put the bunny back in the box. I said, put the bunny back in the box. And by box, I mean vagina. And by...
Put it back in your arse.
Listen, Cole Meany is going to shoot us out of the sky unless you shove that bunny up your ass and stick it out the window.
You'd be doing us both a favor. Stick that bunny in your butt.
I'd do it, but my butt's stitched shut.
Yeah, the guy had it stitched shut for
My little
prison.
girl.
I'm so full of shit at the minute.
I love this guitar as well. He's being strangled. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh.
Look at that. I threw him on top of a ketchup bottle. I love how Bob is basically a main character at this point in the movie.
Yeah.
This has got a bit of Die Hard to it. They're a bit like Johnson & Johnson, these guys, aren't they?
Yeah, they're arseholes. It's the guys that you should be going against. You've got two lots of people that you're supposed to be going against. The bureaucratic twats, the main bad guys, and then you sort of, everybody's against. I like that old woman. She's my favourite.
I've done her.
I thought so.
Yeah, I've had her.
So that's why she's dead, isn't it? You shagged her to death.
Oh, no, she's not. Well, she's technically dead in terms of not being alive, but I've had her...
But you still keep her in your apartment?
Yeah, I've had her stuffed.
Yeah.
I stuffed her, then I had her stuffed. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love it. Two went down, one came up. Cole Meany's latest movie title. Steve Buscemi.
One day, I'm going to star in Boardwalk Empire.
He's done alright for himself, this Buscemi, isn't he?
He has done all right for himself. He's directed some films. He's appeared in lots of different things.
All while being incredibly strange looking.
Yep. He's also friends with Adam Sandler, so you can't have everything.
No. If you could be friends with anybody in Hollywood, and I'm going to take Jason Statham and Bruce Campbell out of the equation,
Right.
who would you be friends with?
It's got to be Jack Nicholson, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. I was thinking, round about now, who would it be? But Jack Nicholson's a really good choice.
Jack Nicholson, just because you'd want to sit around and talk to him about everything, and he probably knows from way back in the day right to now what's the thing. I don't know. So, like him, Jeff Bridges, maybe.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges is good. Danny Jr. That'd be pretty good. He'd have some good old stories about the good old days.
Ultimately, though, James Spader. But only if my wife gave me a pass. If I got a pass...
You definitely need a pass.
To hang out with Spader, you'd need it, because he would force you into all sorts of compromising positions with a loofah.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson would be good.
What was it like in the good old days, Jack? Well, let me tell you what it was like.
It's a good Nicholson, my friend. It's a good Nicholson.
We used to fuck prostitutes.
I'd be friends with Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's right. He'd be friends with me, and I would take him on a trip. And I would take him to see all the places where they sell gooseberries in California, because I am mad for gooseberries. I fucking love them. And I have a special tour mapped out that I did myself. It's beautiful. It's a real work of art. And I would do that with him, and it would be very nice. He would like it, I bet.
Do you think Hollywood stars have got something weird like that? Like Robert De Niro's pickle plant?
No, I happen to know that Robert De Niro, he doesn't like pickles. He likes chapstick and little, like, toothpicks. He likes things to do with the mouth. He has an old fixation. He's fixated, I tell you, with little things like, what did they call it? Lip balm. My God, the man goes insane for lip balm. He has a collection of over 50. It's crazy. He likes the different flavors.
Is it true that Al Pacino collects toothpicks that have been used from celebrities?
No. He collects left-handed baby shoes. It's very weird. It's very strange. I said to him, I said, Al, why? Why the baby shoes? Why? Only
I don't know. Shut up.
He said, don't you ever go with me. I love the baby shoes. Oh, I fucking love them. I like to rub my balls. That's what he said.
No, then. Give me one of those baby shoes.
No. Those are fucking sick. Jimmy Savile, you fucking cunt. You're gonna fuck my shoes. I don't want you to do that.
This is the most out there commentary we've done.
Yeah. Any understanding what's going on? So, back when this was being made in 1947, Bogart, who was going to play Malkovich's part, he insisted on having a hotel room full of hookers' heads. It was most odd. I never understood it. He had a special hot plate that he'd wired up that he was allowing to put the heads on a spike, and it would keep them animated long enough for him to do whatever it was he was going to do to them, probably something completely filthy. He wrote in his novel years later that he could always, no matter where he was, even in Bolivia, could get a head. He had a special chappie in Dunkirk, I think, who used to ship them to him, which was great. He used to find them in back alleyways of Amsterdam and things, and remove the head, and the rest of the body was shipped off to, what was his name? Cary Elwes. That was it. As a young boy, Cary Elwes would have all the bodies, and
yes, young boy, frightfully fat at that time.
Humphrey Bogart would have the heads.
Yes. See, the thing is, what you don't realise about that time is the movie star was a movie star.
Yes. They really could do anything they wanted to.
Yes, a lot of people cut their own heads off for Humphrey Bogart.
Yes.
They just wanted to be close to him. They just wanted to touch him. And Humphrey Bogart, every morning would put the cigarettes he was going to smoke in the mouths of the head.
Yes.
In his room, ready for him to smoke. And people.
Semen still on the lips.
Yes, absolutely. He used to. While he was smoking a cigarette, he just used to put an amputated head on his penis.
Yes.
It was bloody lovely to see that he did it for the fans.
Yes.
He really did. He really did. You don't get them like that anymore.
No, Jimmy Stewart used to finger squirrels. True story. Him and Grace Kelly, they used to hang out in the park, and when a squirrel would come along, he'd fucking finger it right there in front of her. She loved it, dirty old bitch.
It's what Gordon the Goat was based on.
When she lost her head, Humphrey Bogart called up the Prince of Spain and said, sorry, you couldn't send Grace's head back. He didn't like that at all, not one bit.
Not one bit, no.
Well, they've all stripped down to their vests, as men are wont to do when we're all around each other.
Oh, it's what we all do, except John Malkovich, he likes to keep his shirt.
Yeah, he's a tease.
Yeah, bitch.
Filthy, filthy tease.
We're going to Plan B.
That's good.
It's all going his way, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Nicolas Cage, he's playing him.
Buscemi's wandered into the land of dreams and mystery from Time Bandits.
Oh, this is my favourite character. He's so butch.
Not this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wanted to be him. He just eeks and screams masculinity.
He does, yeah.
In a sort of high-pitched voice. Now, this is what I understand. He was walking across a barren desert. And now all of a sudden he's found a little child who's playing.
Yeah, this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like trying to be like Frankenstein?
Or is it in his mind? Because I think he's just wandered into the lands of myths and legends or whatever.
Oh, we've all done that. Just found Carl Meany's huge white dildo there.
Yeah.
For his bomb game.
For his filthy bum games.
He's not touched me. Me bum pipe, has he?
Filthy Bum Games is the name of Cole Meany's new book.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Don't
now
worry
he's
about
down
it,
to his
I suppose.
Die Hard vest.
Yeah.
He's found an old World War I tent. They're probably reenacting a scene from All Quiet on the Western Front, or
Yeah, oh, chicken feet.
it's like, am I back in New Orleans? Is there some voodoo shit? Am I still filming Zandali?
With my good friend Judge Reinhold. He's the greatest actor I've ever seen. Trey don't look the same without attached, does he?
No. See, now he's taking his shirt off as well.
Yeah. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy Ray Cyrus would have killed in the rock with James John Malkovich.
I hope they all take turns urinating on Miley Cyrus. That's what I hope. Because I fucking hate her. See, there she is.
Yeah.
See, why is this, though? Why is there a girl, like a kind of grubby girl, playing with a dirty doll in an empty swimming pool? Like,
Do you think
who
he's
thought
gone into
this
his...
up?
Yeah, do you think that's going into his mind? That's one of the girls that he's killed?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's meant to be real, but I mean, I still understand, like, weird paedophile, cannibal, whatever he's meant to be, finds little girl in movie, I understand. But why is she sat in a swimming pool out the back of a trailer playing with a dirty doll?
Yeah, it's like they've moved into like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right. Which, of course, Platinum Dunes would go on to do later on.
Oh, yes. Good kick by Cage there, wasn't it? He did it. He really beefed up for the role, didn't he?
Cage in this and The Rock and Face Off, he was a force to be reckoned with in the 90s.
Mm. What, do you prefer, this or The Rock?
I prefer this.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like Face Off the most, though.
Face Off is awesome.
But I like this more than The Rock. Although I do love Sean Connery and Ed Harris, I find The Rock takes a lot longer to get going.
Oh, it does, yeah.
I'm Stanley Goodspeed. But of course you are.
I think your name should be Good Cock. Why? I just think it rolls off the tongue better, if you know what I mean.
I'm Sean Connery. And didn't like filming The Rock. I didn't like being in San Francisco. Too many S's. And also, I don't like all the gays. The what? Sorry, the gays. What a gays. You know.
The guys. You mean the
gays?
The female Chinese prostitute? Not the guys. I know the gays.
The gays. I didn't like the gays. And I don't like having to say San Francisco.
San Francisco. When I was there, I also filmed there for when I was filming. I didn't like filming The Untouchables because we filmed in Chicago.
Yes.
That's I can't say it all the time. I didn't like filming Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
He puts a dick in his mouth. You put 2 dicks in your mouth. That's the Chicago way.
Cut. You said the wrong line. You keep that line.
You keep that line, or I'm going to find your wife and give her a good schmack.
And he would.
He brings a butt plug. You bring a dildo. That's the Chicago way.
That's the Chicago way.
Now, what are you prepared to do? And Cole Meany comes in and goes, I'll do anal. I'll do anything.
I just want to work.
Just
Don't
like
go
a
far in this town, kid.
just like a wop brings a dildo to a butt party.
I forgot that line. You dirty fucking spit. I like that. I do that in a tractor.
Yeah, I love it. I love tractor games. It's the name of my new novel, Tractor Games. It's like the Hunger Games, only lots more tractors, and in it there are a lot of naked women who...
And Jennifer Lawrence.
And Jennifer Lawrence, and naked Jennifer Lawrence. I like how high the shorts go up on that Ken doll. They're kind of like George Papard's pants from the A-Team.
Why do you ask? You look sick. Well, that's just the way he looks.
Yeah. She looks a bit like a man. She looks like Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, this was his first role.
After some sort of like hormone replacement therapy. At no point does he ask, why are you playing with some grubby, rusty shelves in the background?
No, that's that.
And in a dirty swimming pool. Not only that, but why are there 2 swimming pools next to each other, and why are they both dirty?
I have no idea.
And why is Simon West doing this really kind of creepy scene?
Yeah.
Because you're meant to assume he's a paedophile, I suppose. I don't know.
You're supposed to assume he's a really, really real creep. And you do get that. Do you remember that little...
Do you think a bunch of men could really drag a plane out of a ditch?
Well, me and you could.
Well, that goes without saying. But I mean...
We have to, haven't we?
Yeah.
We really... Why do you think Concorde was so fast?
Yeah.
The kick-ass kid pulled it.
I pulled my arse out the back and farted. Kept the fuel coming.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember in the 80s?
Would you put John Cusack in Expendables 4?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, yeah. What were you going to ask about the 80s?
Do you remember in the 80s, do you remember on the... Did you ever used to watch Wogan?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Do you remember that little weird...
I used to watch Wogan.
That
I did. Hello.
That little... Hello there.
Hello there.
I'm Wogan.
I'm Wogan. And I'm...
Oh, don't you know.
And I'm recording here on Radio 2 with a thumb up my arse. Right, sorry, what were you saying, dude?
Remember that really weird kid who's like an antique dealer?
No.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about him.
Did he wear a bow tie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You remember him?
No.
Oh.
I just assumed that all antique dealers wear bow ties.
Yeah, he was like a really young kid. Yeah. I didn't know if you remembered him. Being from the 80s.
What I love is that Cusack's all like, we can't bring the plane down because everyone will die. And then he just shows up and starts killing people.
Mm.
Oh, I could have that up.
Got the horn.
Hey, John, I got the horn. I could have that put up above my mantelpiece in my castle. That'd go real nice next to my limited edition Spider-Man comic.
One of those is worth $1 million, isn't it?
I don't know, but he's probably sold it or given to the IRS to pay off his debt.
No doubt.
That's an enormous cigarette.
It is.
Gainey must be a giant. Because he pulled it out of his mouth, it looked normal, and then when he threw it to the ground, it was enormous. This was in the trailer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. This is what sold it.
Men running away from fire, because that's possible.
Oh, yeah. It is if you're Nick Cage.
Yeah.
It is if you've got a mullet.
And you've got a vest on. It's like all good action things combined. Now, most people think that explosions just kind of go off and then they're done, but no, this one went on so long that many people were able to walk away from it in slow motion. You see this guy?
Mm.
Yeah, he's one of
Mickey Rooney.
He's one of Mickey Rooney's testicles. That's right, he's the left one.
That's right. He's my left testicle.
He's my
favorite.
He's the one I call Jimmy.
Jimmy testicle. Jimmy the nut.
Jimmy the Nut. I remember Jimmy the Nut. Right next to Jimmy the Cock. And Frederique the Taint.
Considering my audience, I'm going to make this very quick, very simple. This is the boneyard.
Oh, look.
Oh, look.
I like it when they make little what's it.
They don't do it in movies anymore, do they? When
No,
was the
they
last
don't.
movie you saw where they all sat around and made shit out of
Convoy will enter the boneyard.
either
That's
models
pretty damn good.
pretty accurate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an exact replica in garbage of where they are right now.
Set everybody in their position, yeah?
Yeah. They're in a garbage yard.
Bring me those propane tanks.
I actually have to make one of those little models in my bathroom. Oh, it's too late, Lewis. I have to make a little model like that in my bathroom so I know how to get around my apartment.
Ah, see.
I've made it out of toothpaste and spit.
Hot. When did she come in it?
I don't know, but I've just wanked off once already. We split that cup with his cock then. People think he's a child molester. He's not. He's a cup fucker. He's a renowned cup fucker from years ago.
Yeah, no, they don't tolerate that shit in Carolina.
That's why Buscemi's not allowed in England, because all the fine bone china of the Queen would be fucked within an instant. Like, I don't care if you're the Queen, I'm gonna fuck your cups. True story.
Very true.
That's what the Queen's Jubilee was all about. One has spent 50 years without having one's cup fucked by Steve Buscemi. So please push some barges down the Thames and play some very unimpressive pop music. Carry on.
The Queen's favourite music is Pet Shop Boys.
They're allowed to fuck my cups.
Who?
The Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, yeah.
And
She's
that
legit
guy.
gonna do it.
Whoever that
Yeah.
guy is, he's allowed to fuck the Queen's cups. No one else, though.
Nobody else.
Uh,
Good God, no.
Tell your men to fall back.
Yeah, we could have just blown it up in the sky. As it is, all these guys are going to die now.
Oh, yeah. Carnage. Absolute bloody carnage. Oh, that looks like... That looked like Hard Target. That's the kind of shirt that John-Claude Van Damme wore in it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, MC Gainey modelled his career after John-Claude Van Damme.
Machete.
Machete don't drive no tractor.
Yeah, Machete don't drive. Oh, he's going to what's in it? He's just going for a bit of raping.
Yeah. I'm up for the raping.
Yeah.
Please tell me in the direction of the rape. Let's do it. Yeah, I just run out in my vest. Look at me, Nicolas Cage. I'm jumping over shit. God damn it, yeah.
He did look the bloody part. He should have just carried on with the action film, shouldn't he? Where did it go wrong for Nicolas Cage?
I don't think it has gone wrong for Nicolas Cage. I think it's only gone right, routinely right.
Oh no, I still like him. I think he's still great. But why didn't he... Well, he should have done The Expendables 3.
Yeah, is he not then, for sure?
I don't think so, no. But he's like top of the A-list, wasn't it, this time, Nicolas Cage?
I think he's always done whatever the fuck he wanted to do. It's just that at this particular point in time, what he wanted to do was popular, so therefore it was like a big budget thing. But I've just seen the Twitter picture you just... I just think that what Nick Cage wanted to do back in the day was popular. But now it's not so popular, so it's gone straight to video rather than...
Yeah. See, the films that he's making now, probably back in the 90s, would have been big hits at the cinema, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think they would have been.
My turn. I don't know why he's doing that. He's eating him and that. He's not even put the tip in.
No.
If he'd have put the tip in, beat the fucking shit out of him. Nobody likes a rapist.
Well, until they've been raped and they love it. You don't know until you've tried it. That's what my dad always used to say.
Oh, no. He really wanted was Ken doll.
Isn't that your car, Malloy? It is my car. And I left my bloody arse in there.
My stunt arse.
My spare arse.
Steve Buscemi. Complete freak, but always buckles up for a flight.
Oh, you must be ahead of me.
No, it was just a shot there, what's it? Is in the background and buckling up.
Oh, I just watched his car get destroyed. Where are you then? Has the car destruction already happened or not yet?
Oh, I think it has, yeah. Oh, wait, no, fucking hell, no, I'm just on that bit now.
Okay, I'll pause mine then. What time are you on?
1:27.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm ahead of you quite a bit then. 1:27 what?
59.
Alright.
This car's just about to be destroyed.
So the plane's taking off with it now?
Yeah, now, yeah.
Oh, I apologise for my comments about the car then. Because that was earlier.
It's a great shot, though, where it's flying away.
Yeah.
That is pretty damn cool. Oh, the other day, that might seem strange.
It's not very strange from where I come from. It would be stranger if there were two raccoons and a pinky thing in it. What was the pink thing meant to be again? An aardvark?
Aardvark,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that at all.
Yeah, and you think it's a penis. An old man's penis.
It is an old Cusack looks nice and impressed.
Yeah.
That's what happens. It's perfectly alright to trash a man's car if he's questioned your authority and wisdom.
Yeah, and he's an arse fucker.
Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind the arse fucker. That's my favourite song.
Drop a plank on him. She loves the attention on her, she does, don't she?
She can't dance though, can she?
No, slut.
fine irony.
I don't think he is actually a killer, Steve Buscemi. I think they just locked him up because he looked a bit weird.
Now, why did he get back on the plane again? I forget.
Who, Steve Buscemi?
No, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck he did it. Oh, was it to save the woman and get his mate?
I wouldn't care about those people.
No, I wouldn't. Fuck 'em.
Someone alerted the authorities.
Could this all be coincidence, perhaps? You see, this is the thing is, you have a traitor. No, just because you're all on the same plane and you've all been in prison, don't mean that you're all on the same plane, as it were.
Right.
You don't all want to be psycho, do you?
The bunny gets it, Lion. Malkovich has got to be like, look, I've eaten out Glenn Close. I don't know what I'm doing holding a bunny here. I will be taking that letter. I will be putting it in my back pocket. Uh-oh, they've shot Bubba. Bubba does not live in movies, does he?
No, poor bastard.
Yeah, again, no explanation as to why Nick Cage got back on the plane, really, except some sort of trumped-up loyalty nonsense. I wouldn't care.
Whereabouts are you now?
Bubba's dying on the floor.
Oh.
Why, where are you?
No, because I thought he'd moved ahead.
I'm going to show you God does exist. How are you going to do that, then? Because no one's proved it in 2,000 years.
Has you held the bunny up yet?
Oh, wait a minute, what's happening then? Oh yeah, that was ages ago. Where are you then, sir? What time are you on?
I'm on 131 now. The helicopters are shooting.
Okay, tell me when you get to... That's alright. Is he reading out the...
Yeah, he's done that.
Oh, he's done that?
Yeah.
I'm confused then, I don't know where you are now.
I think we've got different copies.
Why?
Because there's an extended cut as well.
I think I have the extended. Are you now at the bit where Bubba's dying?
Yeah, I've done that, yeah.
Oh, you've done it?
Yeah, all I can think about is there ain't no God, yeah.
Does Nick Cage just say, I'm going to show you God does exist? And then stood up with the guitar. Wow, wow,
Yeah, he's just doing that now, yeah.
Okay.
How's he going to do that?
Is Cusack shouting, shut up, you son of a bitch, ceasefire, or whatever?
Yeah.
He's just done some wrestling moves on the guy who looks a bit like Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
That looked like Steve Austin for a minute there.
Yeah.
Or one of the What's-It brothers from EastEnders.
The Mitchells.
Mitchells, that's it. I want to shove something up the plane's arse!
That's the only reason I took the fucking role.
That's why I'm aiming for the back of the plane. I only do arses.
Why don't you chuck him off the fucking plane? I don't get how just a slap will suffice for that little shit.
Right in the pooper.
I am the pooper scooper.
Don't fire. It's me, Nicolas Cage. I don't want to be done up the pooper by you, Cole Meany.
Don't be a meanie and do me up the shoe. Is he playing Edgar Allan Poe in this movie?
Who? No,
Nicolas
he's
Cage.
playing James Cameron Poe.
Oh. So it was Edgar Allan. I thought he was doing best.
No, John Cusack played Edgar Allan Poe recently, though, in The Raven.
He did.
It wasn't a bad film. It wasn't a bad film at all.
I've got it. I've got to watch that.
Has John Malkovich just been smacked in the face by Tic Tac?
Just about now.
Oh, I'm ahead of you again then. They're about to crash where I used to live.
What, in your house?
In Las Vegas.
Is it big, Las Vegas?
Las Vegas. No, it's not big at all, no. You can drive from one end to the other.
Is that when you were doing 2 shows a day
What?
in Las Vegas? You were a magician there, weren't you?
I was, yeah. Well, I used to be a double act, but my other guy got eaten to death by a Steven Seagal impersonator. Yeah, it ended up just being me. But I used to make rabbits disappear up Cole Meany's ass.
Alright. Sick food.
So for me, the plane is just going down. Is that where you're at?
Yeah. Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, which isn't there. That's not where it is on the strip.
Is it not?
No.
Would you ever like to live in LA?
Yeah, I'd happily live in LA. I actually kind of liked LA. I thought it was a good town.
Yeah, I've been there. I liked it.
The only place I don't want to live is Ohio.
Why not?
I'd live anywhere else. Have I never told you the story about me almost getting arrested in Ohio?
No.
Yeah. Bunch
Where'd you
of
get
fucking mean, power-hungry cunt cops pulled us over while we were driving cross-country, moving home. And they were just a bunch of cunts, basically. So I never want to go back to Ohio.
Oh, right, okay.
No, it was stupid things like they pulled over the U-Haul. And they were like, so where are you going? And we were like, oh, we just come from Vegas. We're going to New York. We're moving. Obviously, we're in a U-Haul. We've got all our stuff in the back. It's like, Vegas to New York, actually, one big city to another big city. I was like, as if it was something suspicious. I was like, Jesus Christ. Then they got the dogs out and everything. Oh, it was stupid. They wanted to separate us and put us in separate police cars, and I refused. Because I was like, unless you're charging us for something.
Oh, you did the old film line, did you? You what? You either charge me or you let me go. Listen here, you fucking lammy.
I just turned around and went, I'm the kick-ass kid. And they went, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'll suck your dick.
Put the stuff back in the back of the U-Haul and let us drive off.
Yeah. He didn't get you heroin, did he?
No.
Oh, fuck.
That's why they had to close the sands down, clearly.
Was the copper who pulled you over, was it the guy from...
It was the guy from the Roger Moore Bond films.
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper. What was his name? Colonel Pepper or something, whatever his name
Sheriff P. Pepper.
I'm Sheriff D. Pepper.
I'm Picklefucker. That's my name.
Pepper Fuffer.
Oh, look at that. Still hair, still there.
I'm still alive. I've woken up.
It's like a 1980s music video.
I was just about to say this. Well, I've woken up in a Bonnet Tyler music video.
Nothing I can do.
What are you singing now?
A Total Eclipse of the Heart. Did you not get that from
I
Wonderful
did
Singing?
From your wailing. No, I didn't get that. Yeah, because this outcome was much better than just blowing it up over the desert, letting a few people die.
fucking hell. I'm sure there's people who are well happy with John Cusack right now.
It's true that if you get shot in the belly, you can live for hours afterwards.
Yes, it is. Very painful, though. Like sitting on a bicycle with no seat.
I rather like that.
Well, it depends where you position it. It goes straight up your bum. It's alright.
Lots of things go straight up my bum.
Oh.
Oh!
I'm gonna fuck Monica Potter.
He's lost his arm.
Wow. Yeah, just seen that. No,
He was like, he said, do we need to put him back in prison? He was like, no, I think he's harmless. I could write these fucking movies. She's like, if you ever get tired of fucking Monica Potter, I'll come round and I'll give you some anal.
Thank you for that.
But I got a daughter. You just think everything's over, and there Cyrus is, escaping on a fire engine.
But why does Nicolas Cage give a fuck at this point?
I don't know. They've bonded through the power of action. This is this is how you and I met.
Yeah, this is what not a lot of people know.
I was John Cusack and you were Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
This is a true story. We met chasing down some villains in a fire truck in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, you just said that you were in Vegas, didn't you?
When you're being chased, it's imperative that you simply drive the truck left to right. Even though before you were going down the street normally, it's imperative that you crash into things because that makes you faster.
Yeah, it does. It gives you extra boost.
Turbo boost.
Turbo boost. What would you like to do, Michael?
Oh, I'd love a donut.
I could eat a donut, that Krispy Kreme donut with glaze.
Sexual glaze.
Sexual glaze.
The glaze of men.
Sexual donut.
Krispy Kreme brings you the glaze of men. The Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid donut. I wouldn't eat it if I were you. There we go. Cyrus has just hit that policeman in his mouth with his mighty spray.
The cock of doom. Throw the gun at him.
I still think, every time I watch movies like this, I still think like that you're going to have like a top secret gag where the person playing guitar is going to come up next to him on a car or something.
That's a great fucking world, that is.
This is a great bit of score, though. You don't get big bombastic music like this anymore, do you?
No.
In fact, kind of fucking Bruckheimer's sort of stopped making these movies, hasn't he? He got entrenched in the fucking Pirates of the What's It, and we've never had it back.
No, he sort of... he just became a bit consistent. Like you say, it was all the big high-budget films that he got into, wasn't it? Brick. Ooh, that Mr. Malkovich.
I don't mind him being into the big budget. I just want him to be doing different stuff.
I want him to be doing midget porn.
Jerry Bruckheimer presents midget porn. Johnny Depp and Nick Cage are the Munchkins in midget porn.
94 things. Be Aware the Night. CSI. The Lone Ranger. He's doing the new Beverly Hills Cop TV series.
That's not being put through anymore.
Oh, is it not?
No. And now they're talking about
Shame.
doing a fourth movie instead.
Oh, that's alright. Jonathan Hensley was a producer on this.
They're doing another Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
I don't know if they're doing that.
Yeah, they are.
Of course. I thought it was on about retiring, Johnny Depp.
Wish he would. He's really disappointed me.
He's just become the same fucking actor. Yeah, just doing the same old shit. Do you want me to do a silly voice?
Do you want me to do a silly voice? How about if I dance around a bit?
Do you want me to put some green on my face so you can make my nose really low, Mr. Burton? Why not?
Did I tell you that my friend is Keith Richards? I haven't had any other ideas since I did Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I love the original Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I think it's great. I really enjoyed it. But that is one of the last good films he made. I know you say it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, don't you?
Well, I just would have liked him to have killed Orlando Bloom.
I really like Sleepy Hollow.
I occasionally get that, but I've got a cream for it, so it tightens it up again.
Does it? I'll have to go and get some.
I sometimes have a Sleepy Hollow, but it can be awfully difficult and I have to stay home and sit over a bucket.
See.
It's like, look at this Ken doll. This Ken doll's got enormously high pants. Like George Papard.
Papaya.
Because he's the only one that gets away, isn't he?
Yeah.
And why are we okay with that? Because he doesn't kill the little girl?
Yeah. What a load of shit.
Movie audiences are so fickle.
Yeah. I've still never seen The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
It's a good one.
I must see it.
I enjoyed it muchly. There was much about it I was enjoying of. I've just seen my girl. Look at them there.
My God, she looks like that woman. That's not your daughter, Nick. Look down. Oh, there she is.
I can't tell the difference. Don't they grow that quickly?
Is that Dakota Fanning?
No.
Oh my God! Where did you see this? They put a Shania Twain song at the end of this or something. No. Celine Dion.
Good in my life. Don't tell me why. And my name when I'm down. I want to poo. Been on a plane for a long time without a bathroom. I want to take a shit. That's okay.
Look, well, if it gets to this point, she goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, she's not yours."
Daddy, I drew a picture. What's it of, baby child? It's that's what the whole he's all like. Isn't that what he says?
His mate's called Baby-O.
No, but doesn't he say like doll or honey or?
Yeah. Well, he does that in Kick-Ass as well.
Yeah.
Oh, child.
Oh my God. That really hurts. I got shot in the leg.
I got shot in the arm for you. Daddy, you're squeezing the shit out of me.
Cusac's like, I've done a good thing.
A good thing. I made Gross Point blank. I like his hair as well.
What, the guy at the crabs table?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it wonderful? We all feel okay that a mass murdering paedophilic son of a bitch is alive. Tell me home to see my king. Is he called Nick Chinland?
I think so. Sally Can't Dance. Well, it's a good film, that, isn't it?
It's a great film. I think people are going to be disappointed with our commentary because we barely spoke about it.
I don't know what there's that much you can really add to it, to be quite truthful.
I don't care what people think. My feeling about our show is you put it on when you're watching a movie and you feel like you have friends. Our podcast is kind of for people who are lonely. And if you don't have any friends, you can watch a movie, have us on as well, and then you can just feel like we're there in the room with you, kind of talking throughout the movie.
I wonder how many people tell us to shut up while they're watching it.
Yeah, not realising that really they've chosen to record us and listen to us.
I do enjoy the film. If anybody's disappointed with it, sorry.
Yeah, fuck off.
That's what we do. That's how we roll.
It's our show, dear boy. Has been for 50 episodes, will be for 50 more.
Well, definitely.
Jerry Mongo Brownlee.
I like that name. I might change my name to that. I might use that as my stage name. Mongo.
I remember when this was being made back in 1935 and Kirk Douglas accidentally got 17 scouts pregnant. Of course, that's what we did back in the day. Scouts, we used to look at scouts as sort of egg farms for our wanton sperm and our way to kind of just get babies. And then when we had the babies, we'd put them to work down a mine.
That's very true. Those days, you could put anybody to work down a mine. I know we found Orson Welles down a mine and said, would you like to make a film about a cane? And what was it at the end of Citizen Kane?
Rosebud,
yes. And he wrote this huge script.
We were like, we're not going to be doing any of that.
That looks shit, we said. And he made it, and everybody seemed to think it's a great, great masterpiece.
Yes. Do you remember that time when we were on set and Claude Rains fucked a puffin?
Yeah, nobody saw him though, did they? Because he was the Invisible Man, and he really was invisible.
He was in real life, yes. In all other roles, he had to have makeup put on to like cover the invisibility up.
Yeah, like Lon Chaney played the Wolfman. Of course, he wasn't that hairy, but he had the hairiest penis in Hollywood.
He didn't like puffins. He liked fucking herons.
Oh, yeah, he loved it.
Yeah, he loved heron fucking.
Yes.
He was in charge of some international heron smuggling, actually.
Yeah. And whatever you've seen in that film, Ed Wood, don't believe everything you see. Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi were lovers.
They were lovers.
For many years.
Yes.
They had a child together.
They did. It wasn't their child. They'd stolen it, but they had it. They had it. By Jove, anyone who knew them knew it was theirs.
Yes, it turned out to be Stephen King.
Yes, they had it. They had it branded like cattle.
Yes, and he went on to write many, many wonderful books. In fact, Stephen King apparently wrote the updated version of the Bible.
Yes, he did. Yes, and did you know that they used to use Sydney Greenstreet as contraception? True story.
They used his blubber.
Ingrid Bergman wrote all about it in her book, Why I Like to Do It with Clams. True story.
Very true.
Yes. Lauren Bacall still can't walk straight because of it. So she overdosed on blubber.
I love a bit of blubber.
That's why Agnes Moorehead never lived to see this, though.
Agnes Moorehead. That's a good name.
Yeah. She was in Dark Passage with Humphrey Bogart. Or she was up Humphrey Bogart's Dark Passage. Either one was there. And fun enough, she was in Citizen Kane with Orson Welles. She was also in Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte, which was all about the story of what Sydney Greenstreet used to do to little girls called Charlotte.
Buddy Bukowski's just sent me a tweet.
Oh, really? What's he said?
Yeah, I'll retweet it.
It's been a while.
Favourite it, and then this T-shirt is awesome. Don't you agree?
Did he buy one of our T-shirts?
No.
Ah. Oh, that's a point. Buy our T-shirts, you cunts. Buy our
I
T-shirts.
love your sales packer.
Yeah, buy our T-shirts or our laptop covers or our mouse pads or our pants.
They do pants.
They do pants, vests, whatever. Just buy them. Do them now. You go to our website, which is... Let's find it. You go to our website, which is www.cafepress.com/aftermoviediner/8680529, or click any of the links that are on our Facebook page. And there are multiple designs, and I've done some new designs, haven't I, Doc?
You have. There's some wonderful designs.
I like the exploding ones with the mics coming at us and the silhouettes.
Yes, that seems to be our new logo.
Yeah, I just like it. I think it's just a proper one, and it's us. So it's not like all the action stars. It's us.
We are action stars.
Right, in our own way.
Yes.
I'm going to write back to Ken Lampler and say, it's a great T-shirt, but a better T-shirt. I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, it's a great T-shirt. No, I'm going to say, it's a good T-shirt. But if you want a great T-shirt...
Get one with Sam Fox's tits on.
There's only one place... I can't type right now. What? It's a good T-shirt, but if you want a great T-shirt, there's only one place to go.
Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah. Well, they're durable. They last a while.
Oh, yes. I'll retweet that.
So, yeah. Yes. Fred Olin Ray has just posted a picture of a woman with enormous breasts. The quote on top of which says, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up."
Who's that?
Fred Olin Ray.
Was that on Twitter?
No, on Facebook. He's a film director.
Oh, okay. Don't think I've got him.
No. But that was it. That was our Con Air commentary, and I enjoyed that. No end, sir. No end indeed.
Yes. It's always nice to watch a film with a friend.
Yeah, that's what this is all about, watching a film with a friend.
A friend.
So I guess we've got to do Andy Sidaris films next.
Yeah.
And in the States, if you are not aware of who Andy Sidaris is, you can buy his movies for $4.99, 12 of them, under the title of Guns, Girls and G-Strings or something.
Yes. So which ones are we doing of those? What are we doing next? Are we doing Hard Ticket to Hawaii?
Let's do that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just pencil that in.
Now, that one has Christopher Walken in, right?
And they all have Christopher Walken in.
Oh, that's all right then.
Definitely. I forgot which ones I wanted to do. Right, Andy Sidaris.
Well, we'll just ask Mark.
Mark?
Mike. Sorry.
Right, what's he done? Let's do... So there's a couple I wanted to do anyway. Right, I wanted Hard Ticket to Hawaii. I know Mike wants that one doing. And Malibu. I definitely want to do Malibu Express.
Yeah. I want to wait and see if you can pronounce it first.
Malibu Express.
Nice.
How about Picasso Trigger or Guns?
Is there one just called Guns?
Yeah, there's one with Pat Morita and Eric Estrada.
Really?
Yeah, called Do or Die. And the tagline is "Silly sex romp disguised as an action espionage film. Two beautiful American special agents. I'm presuming that's Pat Morita and Eric Estrada, are given a head start by an Oriental crime boss. The head start is to get away from a team of assassins he has lined up to kill them. Numerous visual costume changes later. The busted duo team up with other agents to make a convenient team of 8, all paired off in boy-girl manner. It's a wonder they aren't all killed, as very little watching gets done, while each couple take guard duty. Lost me at the end.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Day of the Warrior or the Dallas Connection.
Oh.
Well, let's ask Mike, see what he says.
Yeah, he can choose the next one, can't he?
He can choose, but it's almost 7 o'clock here, sir, so I've got to get off. Spend time with my lady friend.
Just standing around.
Yeah. I'm going to hang bells off her labia.
Oh, you're playing Christmas tree tandy tonight, then.
Christmas tree. Christmas minge.
Christmas minge, Christmas minge. Lovely. Well, you go and enjoy yourself.
Yes, sir, and we'll speak again.
Oh, we will. We definitely will.
We'll speak again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll speak again. Some sunny day. Nah. Oh, and while everyone's at it, go fucking download the Aftermovie Diner. It's all about the movie, a single shot with Sam Rockwell, and I got to see a preview screening of it. There's no spoilers, so go listen to that.
Excellent.
The new escape plan fucking poster fucking is awesome.
Yes, it is very good.
There appears to be a spaceship in the background of it. I'm not quite sure what that is.
Oh, maybe it's just on Mars.
But yeah, escape plan is awesome. The most secure prison ever built. And also, great picture today from Expendables 3 with Ford and Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, great picture. Very excited about that. So much so I came.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why people have turned down that movie. I don't like the youngsters in it, but in Stallone we trust. In Stallone we trust.
Yeah, you've got to.
In Stallone we trust.
You have to trust. You have to trust in Sly.
Yeah. I'm not religious, but I do believe in action.
You have to. You have to believe in action. It's the way of the world.
What's Chris Taylor said? As a little kick-ass kid, I would have loved these custom Contra figures. Hell, I probably still would.
Yeah, pretty cool there, aren't they?
Chris Taylor just keeps our
egos going.
Well, our ego's going, but keeps our Facebook page in posts.
He does. He's a great person to have on the page. Chris Taylor's awesome.
Yeah, he is, definitely he is. But, what about the Statham news that everyone reckons he was drowning? I reckon he was giving the kiss
drinking.
Drinking or giving the kiss of life to a frog or something.
Yeah. I'm trying to fucking get all the water out of the ocean by putting in my fucking lungs. Cunts.
But I miss Tyler. What's happened to Tyler? Are you still listening, Tyler? Are you still out there?
He eventually he comes and likes something.
Yeah.
Chris Taylor's really taken over.
Chris Taylor has gone insane.
Yeah, I'm thinking Chris Taylor's probably had Tyler bunked off.
Yeah.
Or it's the same person. Oh.
Jason Ritter, he just seems to ask us for commentaries. But
nice though.
Oh
nice
yeah.
though.
No, definitely nice.
Very nice.
Definitely nice. But yeah, Chris Taylor, I don't know what's going on there. I think he's probably a bit of a mental. Taylor, write in, are you a bit of a mental? That's what I want to know. Anyway. Buy our shit and yeah. You have a good night, dude.
Thank you, I will. I'm going to go off and I'm going to watch a bit of Vincent Price, I think.
Ken Lamplugh says very true about the T-shirt thing.
It's very true. It's very true.
He says very true, but he hasn't bought one of our T-shirts.
Yeah.
Go on, Lamplugh, pony up some green.
Yeah, we don't mean weed.
No. I mean cash. Excellent. All right, man. Well, take it easy. Good show. Enjoyed that.
Yes, dude. That was It's awesome. I enjoyed it very, very much.
And, you know, we'll do this again next week. This is me, the kick-ass kid, and Dr. Action, signing off. What do you want, our blood?
No, you don't have it any of mine. I'm type B negative. It's very hard to come by.
There are men, and then there are second unit podcast men. The podcast you've just been listening to is part of the Second Unit Podcast Network. Find all of our shows at 2upn.blogspot.com or on Facebook under the Second Unit Podcast Network. Our fantastic list of shows include Drunk on VHS, We Came from the Basement, No Budget Nightmares, The After Movie Diner, Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid, and Bloodbaths and Boomsticks. Take one podcast into the shower. Don't be a blithering idiot, Alan. We can give you the multiple podcast cleansing system all in one place that your hair deserves. Our programming is available across all platforms from iTunes to Podomatic, Talkshoe to Stitcher, so you have absolutely no excuse. Listen today, and a free naked person of your choice will be shipped from Thailand to your door in a matter of weeks. The Second Unit Podcast Network, bringing you the action and leaving the boring stuff to the other guys. Bloody hell. Who does a girl have to blow around here to get a decent beverage?